So did you expect that to be as emotional as it just was for you?
Not at all. Not at all. Excuse me. As a matter of fact, Joe just got Joe Wyman just got in this morning. When we were all meeting down in the lobby of the hotel before we came over, he asked me if I was feeling sad. I said no. I said, we had a good run. I'm ready to do something else. And so when we got on stage and we just started talking about the show and remembering about our relationship with each other, it was and that episode with Astrid in season 4, I just love that episode. I love that episode. And I just think Jessica Nicole she's just a star.
And along with the relationship that you guys share, you have this amazing relationship with the fans that few shows really get to enjoy. So.
Yeah, and I forget because I don't pay attention to the blogs, and so I forget until something like this.
What was it like? This is the first time in this big a hall.
Yeah,
like to feel that much love coming at you.
Well, it's ironic because even though this is probably the biggest hall we've ever been in, it didn't feel that way for some reason. I felt like all the fans were right there, physically. So it was great. It felt like, it sounds so cliche, but it felt like family.
Yeah. Well, now that it's been confirmed that you guys are going 2036, are you a little bit concerned about the makeup you're going to have to wear every single day since Broyles did live on?
I don't know about concerned. It's going to be a pain in the butt getting it on.
Do you know what has happened in Broyles' life in the years that we've missed, or are they waiting to be filled in on that?
Oh man, see, I don't want to get in trouble.
You don't have to tell us, but do you actually know what's happened in Broyles' life in the years that we didn't see?
I found out recently some stuff. Yes. I still don't know about him and his kids, but yeah. But as far as what's going on with the Universal Fringe team now,
How does it feel to know you're working towards a definitive ending?
It's really exciting, especially because the ending, knowing that we're working toward a definitive ending, and it's like I get kind of goosebumps when I was thinking about it. Knowing that it's going to be so exciting, and it's going to, the Observers is one of the first storylines that was ever introduced in the show, and yet the Observer storyline was always an anomaly. They always seemed to stand outside of everything else bizarre that was happening, and yet also within it. And so to have that be the storyline that gets wrapped up in the final season, it's just really exciting.
What have you not gotten to do with Broyles over the last 4 seasons that you hope to do in the final season?
Well, unfortunately, given how old he's going to be in the final season, I don't think I'm going to get to do the stuff that I want to do with Broyles. I really wanted Broyles to have a great romance.
Yeah. Do you think there's yet another version of Broyles we could still see?
Maybe in the movie. I think that there's so much. There's so much to accomplish. I just think the final season, particularly given that we've only got 13 episodes, is going to be so plot-packed that the version you see is going to be the version you see. However, it's going to be a cool version.
How anxious were you guys to get the news and know that you would have that chance to really close it out the way that you wanted to? Were you really on pins and needles down to the wire before you found out?
Well, I have to be honest with you. I was in a slightly different boat because for me, so much of, particularly, once alternate Broyles was gone, for me, so much of Broyles' character was functional, and I feel like in form and function, the character was so similar, even though as a personality, he's in some ways different from Daniels, but in form and function, he was so similar to Daniels. I felt like I've been playing the same character for the last 10 years. So I was, for me, it was, I was fine if we if we weren't picked up, and I was fine if we were. Because I really didn't want us to finish it. I felt like we had a great show, and it would be a crime not to finish it in that regard. But on a personal level, as an actor, I was ready to move on.
Do you have the challenge you were kind of hoping for now that you get to play?
I think I know what I've been told. We'll see.
Well, in 419, they mentioned that it became the day after 419. So in 419, we really didn't get to see you interacting with the Fringe team.
Right.
Do you know if you'll be interacting with the regulars you've been working with all this time in the earlier episodes, or is it going to be a little bit of a wait before you're integrated back into that world?
Well, I don't know how much I can say.
There's no one else here. That's totally fine. You can tell us all. At this point, they can't fire you. You've got the title season.
You'll be seeing me soon, not necessarily the first episode.
Nice to hear. Well, given that this might be your last interaction in a public forum with the Fringe fans, what are you going to miss most about them?
Wow. Thank you. I think, like I said earlier, I haven't always been really aware. I've never been this is going to sound like a funny way of putting it, but I've never really been a fan follower or a big internet person. I'm just now starting to tweet. I'm but I'm just now starting to tweet, and I'm still trying to figure out my BlackBerry. But more than anything else, I'm going to miss this. It sounds like such a pedestrian answer, but the support. Our fans have just been we've got special fans. I know Kevin Riley was a fan, even though we were, not making that much money now. But I felt like fans really helped keep us on the air.